Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga Section. I'm here today to bring you the review for the Gate episode number 10. Now, what is going on? I am slightly confused to what is going on because we got things coming up. Who's the bad guy? Seriously, who is the bad guy? Like, Loki? The council? Arthur? Can you honestly tell me who the bad guy is? We still have Loki. He's playing his mind games. Throughout the episode, he's talking to Arthur. They're having a conversation about who knows what really. But during the conversation, because it happens quite a few times within the episode, he mentions that in order to open the Divine Gate, you need the spear. So technically, most of this episode was about Akane and Midori like unlocking their despair, and how they do this is what they don't do it. It happens to them. We see Akane's dad die. We see Midori's friend die. Within the episode, they actually meet up. These two actually meet up with the dad and the friend, and obviously because of what happened in the last episode, they're in disbelief about them being like real people, just a real person in general. So they get into a fight, and now they get into a fight, and they are fighting now. That's another thing that I've noticed. We are 10 episodes in, 10 episodes deep, and we ain't had one decent fight. We ain't had one. Like, come on, really? 10 episodes deep and we had one decent fight. But yeah, they have their fight now, and just during the fight they realize, they are who they say they are. And yeah, just eventually the Scandinavian gods, one Scandinavian god each, comes to them, and they just die quickly. Like in the case of Akane, the dad sends Akane away using some of them robot things, sends Akane away so he fights the god one-on-one, and he does this thing where he creates this big driver and he's using it to attack and whatnot. But at the end of the day, he gets stabbed within the stomach, and Akane's dad didn't. He grabbed onto him. He's like, no, like, I'm not. If I'm dying here, I ain't dying alone. You coming with me? You're coming with me, doggy. And then he just blows himself up. Now, and then for Midori, she was about to get killed by the Scandinavian god. Midori tried to, like, because she didn't want Eleanor to be part of this whole confrontation, so she tried to just, divert the god's attention, and she did that. But at the end of the day, Midori's friend ended up saving her. Now, these two deaths were deep. I saw the second one coming. I saw Midori's friend dying after Akane's dad died, because I just remember the whole thing about they need to unlock the spear. So I saw that one coming, but these deaths were deep. They were actually deep. That's dark. After all these years of wondering like what happened to them, when they finally get to reunite with them, they didn't even get a chance to like be charming. Midori said she had questions that she still wanted to ask. They just started to believe that they were who they say they were, and then it's gone. So they have now unlocked the spear, so they are now able to unlock the gate. So now with Atto this whole time, he's with his the little imaginary brother. I think he's imaginary. But at the end of the episode, he's unlocking the door, and his other brother is there as well. Okay, so I've spoke about Arthur and Loki just talking throughout the whole of the episode. Loki's basically saying his plan, and Arthur's basically like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And then so we have the council now. Now the council doesn't trust Loki anymore, so they're on their own. They've got their own agenda going on, and they're entrusting Genji to do their work for them. And now it's just during this scene that we find out that Genji's